I am going to show you how to set up a followers ad on Instagram. Now, I have said this before, but this is a vanity metric. It is going to grow your followers on Instagram. But if this is part of your strategy, part of your Fab Ads ecosystem, then it's got a place here. So, what it is about is growing your audience, especially with some content that you want your ideal client to see. Putting that on a follower's ad, you get the call to action, follow my Instagram, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then we get them to become followers. They then see your content, any other organic content, any stories you do, they're going to see it. If they engage with it, that sends signals to Meta, to Instagram, that this is your ideal client and to show more of your content. But also, if you're running other ad campaigns, they will get these ads as well. So if it's all part of your strategy, your overall strategy, then there is a place for the followers ad campaign. Now, I'm going to show you today how to set that up step by step. So let's dive in. Okay, so this is for Emma Gilmore. She is, her Instagram account is Hope Rising Coaching. She's an ADHD, alcohol-free, and intuitive eating counselor. And a couple of times a year, she runs a 30-day, it's called Great Aussie Alcohol Experiment. And at the moment, she is creating some content that we want to put on a followers ad campaign. For example, this one here, it's got some traction. So if we take a look at her, it's got some engagement and people, over 1,000 people have watched it. So we're going to put that one on a followers campaign today. So let's dive in. We want to create a traffic campaign. So when you go create, you select traffic. It's only going to be a really small part of our overall launch budget. So we're just going to do $3.50 a day just to see how that one goes. At the ad set level, we are going to keep the audience really broad, Advantage Plus, and we're going to say parents. That's who we usually target with her people. So let's do this. Send traffic to an Instagram profile. And we can choose Instagram or Facebook. So we are going to choose just Instagram today for her, but you can choose Facebook if that's what you want to do. Now we're going to run this one continuously, so I'm not going to set an end date here. Now, with the audience suggestions, it is Advantage Plus. We don't really need to put anything in here, but let's just make our minimum age 25. And let's add in some audience suggestions here, and we'll just keep it really, really broad. Actually, let's change this to women only. And we will put parents here as one of our suggestions. But again, our audience detailed targeting can, we might come in one day and this is removed. So just be aware of that it is our ad graphics and our ads is what Meta's AI technology is using to find our audience. Okay, so we're going to go next. Now we're on the ad level. Now this is really easy to set up. We're going to use that existing post. I'm just going to put a label on it. Photo. And use existing post. And then we go and select the post. So we go and have a look on Emma's Instagram, and we go and find that one. I think of it like a huge light roaring out of my chest into the world. Might just put those words. I think of it like a huge light. Just so we have a bit more context of which one this is. Okay, excellent. So it brings in the copy, so we don't have to worry about the copy there. We're not going to do any other text options, and we're going to, so once it figures out what we're using, I'm going to show you what that looks like. We're also going to do some tracking if people happen to go to her website, but it's not the sole purpose of this campaign. This campaign is just to get followers to her Instagram. So we'll take a look at that, what her follower account is. We'll make note of that. 2,164 followers, and then we're going to see how many she gets from this ad campaign. So it's taking a while to bring up a preview. So we want to see what this is going to look like. Now, there's 22 places on Facebook and Instagram where our ads are shown. So once it figures it out, we're going to see it here, what the ad is going to look like and what the call to action is. So it's just taking its time right now, but it will only show on Instagram because that's where we are going to do it. So I'm just going to update my campaign just so the labeling, we know that it's just Instagram only. Cool, it still hasn't brought up. It's still processing. It's always hard when you go live and you've got to wait for this. So let's go and add, and then we can add in other creative as well. Oh, yeah, so it's done its thing now. Let's refresh, reload. Hopefully we can see a preview of what that existing post is going to look like as an ad. Excellent. Okay, so in the feed, it's Facebook feed. I'm not going to be on Facebook, so let me just go and double check that I set that up right. Could be the preview is glitchy, which sometimes it is. So yes, let's go and check that. Yeah, we've just selected the Instagram profile, maximize number of Instagram visits. Okay, excellent. So let's go back to the preview. There we go. That looks better. It's only, still says it's Facebook feed. Anyway, let's have a look at what it's going to look like on Instagram. So we've got it on Instagram, view Instagram profile, visit Instagram profile. So that's our call to action there. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Now there's a few creative enhancements we can take a look at. I'm going to hit that multi-advertiser ad, but let's see if we can have a look at this. See if they are options here. So there's a call to action one. Enhance CTA. Let's check that one out. Customize. Cool. So we'll give that one a go. We're going to do some different call to actions there with some emojis and see how that goes. So I'm going to save that one. I'm not going to add the comments. I'm not going to do video. I'm not going to do any other ones there. So I'm just going to do the call to action one and see how that goes. Okay, so just double check that. Enhance CTA, adapt multi-image format. Excellent. So this is what it looks like. It's a voiceover.
It was held Friday night in a church hall.
Cool. All right, I am going to publish that. And that is how you set up a followers ad campaign. Any questions, please drop them in the comments. And if you want to know more about how a way to work with me, check out my upcoming masterclass. It is in the comments as well. And I am going to show you how to grow your list fast with Facebook ads and AI. So be sure to check that one